best budget cards at every position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I have built a pretty strong lineup, and before we start this video, I want to explain what a budget card is to me. A budget card to me is a card that's under or around 100,000 coins. For this video, all of these cards are going to be under 100,000 coins, and I feel like if you want to compete with these other teams, you definitely need these cards on this list. I do also want to say I didn't include stocking stuffers on this list, or team captains, or any of the free cards. All of the cards on this list you are able to buy, and I didn't feel like putting stocking stuffers on there because of the snow cost to upgrade them. But let's go ahead and check out the best budget cards at every position. So right off the bat, I want to start off with left tackle. Now I am able to sort by under 100,000 coins for you guys, so you guys could definitely see some of the options as well. So as you can see, we have cards like Joe Thomas, JC Latham, you know, a lot of team builders, Reduxes in here, Trent Williams. And again, you could definitely classify these guys as budget cards. I know for the O linemen, you don't really need very expensive O linemen in this game, but they're definitely pretty helpful. But for under 100,000 coins, we're going to be rocking Laramie Tunsil, 96,000 coins, 6'5". Stats wise are pretty good all around. I mean, they're not the best stats, but the reason we're rocking this card is because of his abilities. He's going to get run protector or pass protector for 0 AP. You could also put polar elite. I mean, all of these abilities, you guys can see them. You all could put any of these for 0 AP on him. And again, the reason I did less than 100,000 coins for all of these positions is because if you want to compete with these cards like Andrew Whitworth, you're going to need something that has free abilities as well. And you're going to see that theme along all of these O linemen. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. Left guard is definitely a good position in this game. There are a lot of great left guards. I mean, even these 87, 88s are only like 40,000 coins, which is great. But the card we're going to be picking barely under 100,000 coins is Tevin Jenkins. First of all, this card actually has very, very good stats. He's 6'6". He's got 94 run block, 90 strength. And for abilities, again, very similar abilities. They're all the same abilities, 0 AP. And if you're able to spend less than 500,000 coins on your O-line, I think that's actually pretty good. The final cost of this team will be about 2-something million coins. It's not that expensive. It could be expensive to you. But again, if you have free cards, if you have the free Sean Taylor, the free, you know, Njoku, the Tavon Austin, you could definitely tank this price down a little bit. At center, again, we're going with a Ghost of Mutt / 0 chill card. We're going to go with Zach Frazier here for 99,000 coins. He actually has pretty good stats all around as well. 6'3", and he's going to get those abilities too for free. So you could either run like linchpin on him, pass protector, run protector. He gets edge protector if you wanted to put him out at tackle or something like that, but definitely a very, very solid center in the game. Again, and I'm just going to hurry up and do this. We have right guard Dominic Pooney, 92 strength, actual good stats on blocking, only 72 awareness. I don't really know how much of a factor that gives in. Make sure to drop a comment down below if you know. He does get nasty streak for 0 AP, post up for 0 AP, so he gets pretty good abilities as well. Definitely a great card. And then at right tackle, we're going to be using Joe Alt, who another Ghost of Mutt card, 6'8", and then he's going to get all of these abilities as well. Edge protector, identifier is pretty cool too for 0 AP. Definitely some great O linemen right here. Now, if you didn't want to spend 100K at each O lineman position, I do also have some substitutes. Let's say you want to spend less than 50,000 coins. At left tackle, I would probably run 89 overall Teron Armstead for 32,000 coins. Gonna get good stats, 6'5". The problem with this card is he's not gonna get any good abilities. I mean, he gets 1 AP abilities right here, all these basic ones, but if you wanted a tier 2 ability, all of those are gonna be 2 AP, which I do not think is worth it spending those. If you wanted a left guard for under 50,000 coins, really you want to just base it off of price usually, because as you can see, as we go down this list, the lower the coins, the worse cards they are. So Elton Jenkins probably will be your best bet for under 50,000 coins, 37,000 coins for him. He's got some solid stats. For the center position, again, 50,000 coins and under. I actually think Creed Humphrey is going to be your best bet here. He's got some pretty solid stats on him. Definitely a good card for 35,000 coins. For right guard, I think Kevin Dotson is going to be your best bet here. Again, this is just for anybody who doesn't want to spend those 100,000 coins on each low lineman position. And if you really want to go super budget, for right tackle, I'd probably just go with 89 overall John Runyon. Again, no free abilities on those guys down there, but all these top guys right here, under 100,000 coins, definitely very, very good O lineman. For tight end, this might be a surprise, but I actually have George Kittle, the People's tight end, aka card. I actually see this card still getting ran a lot. I love this card when I had it. I thought it was great. 6'4", 91 speed, 91 catching, pretty good route running all around actually. 90 short, 90 medium. He also has 80 run blocking, which is not bad for him at all. You're not going to get really any crazy abilities, but you can get some X factors with him. I think he's a very, very good tight end for 80,000 coins. I also have a substitute though if you don't want to get him. If you want to get another one, 91 overall Evan Ingram. I don't know why this card is 100,000 coins. I think it's because of the overall. I don't even think this Evan Ingram is better than the George Kittle. Obviously you could definitely argue that. I feel like the George Kittle is still better. Under 100,000 coins for a tight end, definitely these two. Now, if you do have the free David Njoku card upgraded, I would definitely run him instead. If we were to break this down even more and go under 50,000 coins, me personally, I would probably go with this 89 Trey McBride for 30,000 coins. If you don't want to spend a little under 100,000, definitely Trey McBride right here for 30,000. Let's go ahead and go to wide receiver though. For wide receiver 1, I do have Cortland Sutton, which is a Ghost of Mutt card. 90 overall, 6'4", 93 speed, 94 deep route running. Doesn't have those 90 short route and medium route, but that's honestly fine. He has 92 jumping as well. Abilities wise, he's going to get some great abilities. He has deep in, deep out, mid in, mid out, short in, short outs. All the good wide receiver abilities. I definitely think this is a strong card in the game right now. And honestly, a very, very good wide receiver card for 94,000 coins. For our next wide receiver, you could either go with Justin Jefferson, this 91 unstoppable card, who has very, very good stats. He's got better stats all around, but there's also this Jaden Reed card, Ghost of Mutt, who is going to have worse stats but better abilities. He's also a little bit smaller, only 5'11". If you want more free abilities, I would go with this Jaden Reed card. If you don't really care about those abilities, I would probably go with Justin Jefferson, but this Jaden Reed probably is a very, very good card. I'll put him at wide receiver 3. Wide receiver 2, I will put 90 overall George Pickens, who's 6'3", has a lot of good stats. This card, honestly, I think it could have been a 93. If they upped some more stats, they could have definitely made this card a 93. He's going to get those free abilities. He doesn't have the best free abilities though, mid in and mid out elite, so he doesn't have crazy abilities, but he does have very, very good stats. I'll go ahead and put Justin Jefferson 91 at wide receiver 4, and then I'll try and pick out some wide receivers under 50,000 coins for you guys. For under 50,000 coins, you're not going to have a lot of options here. Jordan Addison's a great one. Christian Watson could be a good one. I would probably pick this Christian Watson right here, 6'4", 27,000 coins. That's just for the cheaper option. Looking at halfback, we have some pretty solid options here. There's not a lot of zero chill Ghost of Mutt halfbacks. There is this Miles Sanders, but I don't really think he's a great card because he only has 80 break tackle. And if you guys know, power backs are definitely the move this year. So for the RB of this team, I'm gonna go with Ickey Woods, 91 overall, 85,000 coins. This card is very, very solid for 85,000 coins, 92 speed. Doesn't really get any crazy abilities, but he does have some pretty good X factors, and he still has 90 break tackle, so it's pretty solid. For RB2, or if you want to just run this guy over him, Derrick Henry, 91 overall unstoppable card, 93 break tackle, 92 speed. Excel and agility aren't great, 87 carrying. Not a good pass catching back at all, but he's going to be more of like a tank card if you want to run him at power back or something like that. These two are great options for under 100,000 coins. And then if we were to go under 50,000 coins, I'd probably just go with this Eric Dickerson though. But I definitely think it's worth spending a little bit more coins on your running back and going for these options right here. Before we do our quarterback, let's just go ahead and get fullback out of the way. There are a lot of fullbacks, but this one right here, I'm going to go with 90 overall Patrick Ricard. He just has really good blocking stats for his position, 85 speed, 88 strength. 91 run block, 91 lead block, 91 impact blocking. Just a solid blocking fullback, and he's only 74,000 coins. And then for our quarterback position, there are a few options you can pick from. I have 2 options that I think you guys should be using. First up, we have Andrew Luck. You could probably pick up this Redux card, which is going to be a little bit better than the 90. It's 105,000 coins, but it's still, I would say it's still budget. All these stats are great. Abilities aren't going to be good though. Like, you're not going to be able to get the best stacks in the game right now with a card like him, but stats wise and as an actual quarterback, I think Andrew Luck's a great option. If we wanted to go for an option with if you wanted to go for an option with better abilities, I think Jonathan Ogden's a pretty solid option. He's not your normal quarterback, 6'9", but he has some good stats, and with the abilities he gets, he's definitely a little bit better. You're actually able to get some of the best abilities in the game a quarterback can get on this 90 overall Jonathan Ogden. So it's really up to you. If you want to go for abilities, go Ogden. If you want to go for stats, go Andrew Luck. But that is the offense right there. Again, all of these cards are around or under 100,000 coins right now. And I think this is a solid offense no matter which quarterback you go with. But let's go ahead and go over to the defense. At free safety, I have Cameron Bynum, 6 foot, 92 speed, 92 zone, 93 pursuits. This card gets some good abilities too. Deep in zone KO for free, flat zone KO for free, mid zone KO, pick artist, lurker, all for free. Great free safety card. This card is going to be about 92,000 coins. You definitely need this card if you want to compete. You need zone KOs on your defense. So if anything, I would definitely not go cheap on the defense. I would go less than 100,000 coins. All of these zero chill Ghost of Mutt cards are going to be great. At backup free safety, we have Xavier Woods. Now, honestly, if I was going to do this and use this as a sub linebacker, Cameron Bynum would probably be a better sub linebacker. But Xavier Woods is a great free safety as well. 92 speed, 5'11". He's going to get KOs as well. He doesn't get deep in zone KO though, so that's the only problem with him. And that's why I might probably have Bynum better, but they're both great options for their price. At right outside linebacker, a card that I actually liked a lot was Odafe Owe, 6'5", 32,000 coins. So definitely very, very budget. 91 speed, 92 excel, 87 power moves. Not going to get really crazy abilities with this card, but you can't really expect that. For the middle linebackers, I actually have some great options here. We have Tyreek Hill, middle linebacker card. This card's barely 100,000 coins. I get he's 5'10", but he does have 94 speed, 94 zone. With this card, he actually gets a lot of good abilities. I mean, he has short route, deep route KO, outside shade, lurk artist, pick artist, deep in, deep out zone KO. I would probably run mid zone KO on this card and lurk artist or something of that. So when you're using him, you're going to get KOs in the middle of the field if you're in zone. And you'll also be able to jump for picks. I think this is a great middle linebacker user. And then another one I think would be Ray Nitschke, which is an older card. He's going to be about 80,000 coins, 6'3", 89 speed. He has better stats all around. He doesn't really have those good abilities though. Like, you're not going to be able to put pick artists on him, but he's definitely not a bad user at all. For left outside linebacker, a guy that can do literally everything. In one of my older videos as well, we have Ted Hendricks, the Mad Stork, 91 overall, 87,000 coins, 6'7". You could put this guy at user if you wanted to. But he also can rush the quarterback, which is great. And that's why I like this card a lot, is because he can basically he can rush the quarterback and he can drop into coverage. A great left outside linebacker you need, especially if you're going to go into like cover 4 drop or something where your D lineman is dropping into coverage. You definitely need him on your team. For strong safety, we have Grant Delpit, 90 overall, 92 speed, 6'3", so great height. I actually use this guy. He's my user right now, and he's going to get mid zone and flat zone KO for 0 AP. So that's why I have him at user. If you want to put him at strong safety too and put him at sub linebacker, that would be great. And then another strong safety we have is Jordan Whitehead, 5'10", 92 speed, 91 zone. He also gets flat zone and mid zone KO. He gets pick artist too. He's not going to get any deep zone KOs, but that's fine. These cards are very, very cheap and honestly pretty good. I would definitely recommend picking up these safeties right here on the screen. Now for cornerback, there's kind of a problem because we don't have very good zero chill cornerback cards. So there's no 90 overall zero chill cornerback cards. So we're kind of stuck with getting basic cards with no abilities, which is definitely going to put us at a disadvantage right now. But I think I found some great ones. As CB1, we're going to be running Unstoppable Sauce Gardner, 92 speed, 6'3", 93 press, 91 zone, 92 man. This card actually has very, very good stats for when it dropped. Again, abilities on this card are not great at all, but he gets 0 AP pick artist for an X factor that you could activate after a certain amount of time. For cornerback 2, we're going with Reek Woolen. This card's pretty old. He's 6'4", 90 speed. You're not really able to compete with this card. Like, I would definitely recommend, if you need a good team, a good budget team, get the team captain corner, maybe get a stocking stuffer corner. Just make sure you get those good abilities or good cards on your corners, because there's not a lot of great corners for under 100,000 coins right now. For CB3, we're going to be going AJ Terrell. Again, just another solid stats guy corner. Not going to get really great abilities. He does get pick artist for 2 AP, which is not bad, but I would recommend spending a little bit more coins on your corner, probably not going budget on your corner cards. For right end, a card I like a lot is this Dwight Freeney, 90 overall. Just because he has 92 finesse moves, he does not use his power moves. He has 89 speed, 91 excel. Just a great card. Again, the abilities are not perfect. You could put unpredictable on him for 2 AP or speedster on for 1 AP, but just going off of his stats, he's a great card. Definitely recommend picking this card up. 73,000 coins is pretty cheap as well. For left ends, we have Reggie White, Minister of Defense, 70,000 coins, 85 speed, 92 power moves, 90 finesse, 90 block shed, 92 strength, 91 excel. Very underrated card here, and definitely budget too. 70,000 coins, definitely worth picking up. For our defensive tackles, a card that I actually have right now is going to be Jeffrey Simmons, 91 overall, 91,000 coins, 91 power moves, 89 finesse, 91 block shed, 93 strength, 93 excel. Doesn't get crazy abilities, but he gets some abilities if you want to put abilities on him. I think stats wise, he's a great defensive tackle. And then for defensive tackle 2, I'm going to go with Brian Brees, the zero chill, because he gets run stopper for 0 AP. So if you want to put him at defensive tackle 1, I could definitely see that. He gets run stopper for 0 AP. Doesn't have good finesse moves, but he has 91 power moves, 91 block shed, 90 excel, 83 speed. Definitely a great defensive tackle for under 100,000 coins that you can get run stopper with. Again, I wouldn't go cheap on your defense. Defense is definitely not easy to play in this game. It's way easier to play offense. So you kind of want to spend a lot of coins on your defense. Offense, I think this offense is very elite. And I don't think this defense is bad at all. There's just not a lot of good zero chill or ghost them at 90 overall corners that really complete it. And you know, I wasn't going to forget punter and kicker. We have Jamie Gillen at punter. And then for kicker, we're going to be using Chad Johnson, who is a 90. But that's basically going to be it for this video. These are all the good budget cards at every position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I try to put together my best list. If you think I missed some cards or you think some cards are better than others, comment down below. I'm definitely listening. Again, the term budget in this game could mean anything to anyone, but for me, I think budget cards are under 100,000 coins. Make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe for more Madden content. Thank y'all so much for watching. Peace.